We are having some technical difficulties here, here at Bad Waves, of course, which I don't, it's one of those things where no matter how hard you try to be on point, somehow the knife is dull. That's right. Something lovely is happening with this laptop that I don't know what it is. But with that being said, we are on air and we are going to do much like a bathroom at any concert. We're going to stall, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We are stalling for time until this computer gets its life together. So what you can even consider this, if you are a listener, you could probably consider this a privilege, because normally we start talking crazy during the stream. Like opening up the stream, there's been multiple pre-show rants that I have done that I am not proud of, but not ashamed of. I'll tell you that right now. I have no shame in some of the nonsense that I've said before we've gone on air, nor none of the stuff that I've said off the air, afterwards. It's all off air. These are the pre-show and then the after party. The pre-game and then the after party. That is normally what you get if you watch this ignorant ass stream. And we say F words. We say, as I say in my stand-up, we say bad words like mother F. And shout out to that kindergartner who looked me in the face and said that without blinking. I felt like that was the day that morning he was like, you know what I'm going to say to Mr. Warren? Mother F. I don't... that boy looked at me and didn't flinch either. But shout out to him, because there was one day he realized I was getting moved because I was not playing nice with the person in charge. So I was getting moved to another school, and this kid was pissed. I mean, pissed. And before he knew what actually was about to happen, he seemed to be walking around and looking real scary. The man in charge was like, hey, buddy, let me talk to Mr. Warren for a second. And he wouldn't leave. He was just staring at him. He's like, why is this child staring at me so evilly? And I was like, because the kids know. And I leaned into him and asked him to please walk away. And then he walked away backwards. And that was the last time I saw that child. Interestingly enough, it would not be the last time that I would work for that company. I got moved someplace to an amazing school. Shout out to everybody over at that school. And insanely big shout out to the Douglas family. Big shout out to their multiple families. I need to shout out the Davises, the Levinsons. Who else can I shout out? Oh, Patty Linkoff, the Linkoffs. Oh my God, there's more. The Yorks. So many families. When I got moved there, it's one of those things we call a blessing in disguise. There I thought I was being shunned. Little did I know I was being embraced. Let's see if this computer works.
Bastards All Day. Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Pete motherfucking. So if you're a bitch nigga with ass delicacies looming in your crusty head from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
Melancholy victory laps, lost chapters, didn't fit the happy ever after, always on to greener pastures, killing the grass as I pass bastard at your service. I told Brad I'm tired of being perfect, sitting on my ass cause I earned it. Sage delete his catalog a lot so I burned it. Play it on my iPod mini while I shimmy through my home. I came a long way. I came a long way. I came a long way. And I'm staying. I came a long way. I came a long way. I came a long way. Multivitamin esophagus hole got me coughing like the mold in the wall. Low regarded and yet I'm still molding you all. I got my in my hand like I'm showing them off. Moff Gideon, trying to force a Mandalorian forged sword, war-torn planet. Lack of compunction is an advantage. I'm standing on the shoulders of the foes I crushed. I came a long way. I came a long way. I came a long way. And I'm staying. I came a long way. I came a long way. I came a long way.
Beloved gang, baby.
Yeah.
It's 11 something on a Thursday. That means it's time for you to go ahead, pop open that umbrella, go ahead and put on that little nasty ass shower cap. Go ahead, put that onesie on, baby, because you're trying to hide that belly. And if you ain't trying to hide that belly, pull your ass out in these bad waves. Now let's go around the room and see who we got in the building. We're going to start with the young man who I gave the note to lean in so that you could see yourself better. And that is Big Will is in the building, y'all.
What up, world? How y'all doing?
Big Willie style.
It's good.
Oh, that's right. Him back.
Yes.
Oh, but what's that song? All up in your eye. CKNY.
Miami?
Yeah.
Is that what?
Big Willie
style? Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Willie style.
No.
Getting jiggy with it.
Oh, wait, that's getting
I'll
jiggy,
get
with,
jiggy
it.
with it.
We often forget that Will Smith has hits.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what Chris Rock
That's
said.
what Chris Rock said. I was
There's
gonna say.
side of Chris Rock situation, yeah, but he has a lot of hits.
That's what Chris Rock says. That man, he's got hits.
Sorry.
days.
I am so sorry. Is that joke dated?
Oh no.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But you know what? It's almost like when I have a first date, it's going to slap.
Oh.
Hit them booty cheeks. Clapping.
Kitty clap.
Oh, my God. Girl, is that an audience or your lower back? Because all I hear is clapping. All right. With that being said, Will be the guest host for the day. Shout out to Leia Ava, who is in the chat. She said hi to Big Will. Big Will, you going to say hi back?
Hey, Leia, how you doing? Good hitting for you. I mean.
Uh-huh. And Will, this is specifically for the people who are watching the stream, and it is not as many people who listen to this mess. So shout out to all you listeners, regardless of how much I kiss the stream's ass. Listeners, if it was not for you, they would not let us in the building, believe that. But for all of you people who watch this young ass stream, we're gonna need Will to lean over a little bit towards me so he's in the camera. That is a note given off mic that is now on mic. So speaking of being on something, we got to stay on brand and keep these intros going. Young man, who are you?
Oh, my name is Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on,
Maurice.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Cause you make me feel. Come on. Come on. And I feel alright. Say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. All right. Take it easy.
Calm down.
All right.
Y'all have too many cups of coffee today, because I know I did, and that's why I'm geeked up to say.
You moaning, moaning. You know I love you moaning, moaning. You know I love you moaning, moaning. Hey, you.
All right. Let's keep this party going with with saying who I am.
Who are ya? Who are ya?
Who I am.
Why don't you come up and say something sometime, right?
I am Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is the
Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
Like this guy?
The Asiatic black man backhandling the business. And speaking of some of this business, let me tell you how it's going down today. We're going to roll into our new segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard it and you may have not. Then we're going to roll into the Come On Hook Up, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. Then we're going to roll into the ins and outs, relationship advice. We crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that screwing ain't just for Phillips.
Oh.
And then we will not get to Ayo What Man. That is a segment that some call trash talk, but the streets know it is prophecy. Before we move any further, Will, you can be one of the first people in this room to tell us about your week. Daddy!
Oh, man, it's just been a more relaxing week. I've been off work for 5 days straight,
Oh.
Yes, come on, keep going.
Come on. Yeah, been off work 5 days straight.
Uh-huh.
It's nothing like just being away from a job that you love. I love dearly, but I just need some time to ease my mind, like my boy from Arrested Development said. Need some time to ease my mind. You know that song? You know, it's like that.
Is that I Am Everyday People?
No. Yeah, it's the same guy.
Okay.
Tennessee. Anyway.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, yeah, it's been a great week. It's been a good week. Just to relax, ease my mind from a lot of things, from the world, job, and all that stuff, and people like that. So I was good to ride my bike to the Carter. Ride my bike all around the city to the Carter Flat, and I got stuck for a while.
Will, did you have anything exciting happen during your time off?
Exciting. Let me see. Yeah, I know.
Anything exciting?
It kind of sounds boring.
Because you know what?
Nothing exciting. There's nothing exciting going on.
Now, me personally, I'm not trying to be in your personal business, but I heard you saw WrestleMania this weekend.
Yes, I did. Oh, no, I saw too. I had a date too this past weekend too.
Ooh, how'd that go, Big Dow?
It went great. We went to
My man.
Yes. We went to a few spots. You know what I'm saying? Can't say
On the first date?
Yeah,
You went to a few spots on the first date.
Yeah, I can't tell. Some of my spots I like and some spots you like. I can't.
On the first time y'all hung out, you went to 4 different spots.
Yeah, I like to get around. I like to go around the city.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
He's your Casanova.
I can't really say what the name of the spots because I took some other chicks.
Actually, on my first date, I went to maybe 2-3 places.
Your first date with your wife?
Yeah.
On the first date, you went to 3 places?
Yeah, we went to dinner, and then we went to Wicker Park.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I was at last week.
Wicker Park, and we hung around. Went to a bar and danced a little bit, and then we ended up going to, I think, Smoke Daddy's afterwards. It was like Smoke Daddy's people used to hang out there after hours. So.
Smoke Daddy's, is that the code name for your bedroom?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
because you know I'm a morning person.
All right.
Because morning starts at midnight. Oh!
Shout out to TikTok for taking my TikTok down because it had that song in it. But no, I realized that I was like, I've done that as well. I literally just had I was like, as you were saying that, I was like, man, y'all, wow, going to multiple. And then I just really thought about somebody on a first date where we went to the bar. She went to a show. We danced after the show. Went to dinner. Like, I was like, okay. Well, I mean, sometimes that happens, I guess, when you really are into someone.
And I didn't spend too much money. I only spent under $90, which was
$190?
No, under $90. Under $90.
Oh.
Under $90, which was really a cheap date.
Oh my God! Hey, yo, you almost had Ramon go in on your little ass.
No,
On the real. Sipping ain't easy,
man.
The limit is at least 100 or less. But
on the first date, 100.
Yeah, no, any date.
Okay, because first date,
second, and third.
First date, I don't like to spend over $60.
$60. Yeah, I understand. You know, that was me back in the day.
Okay, so I went a little overboard then. Well, I went to a restaurant and it was a little expensive. So.
Well, the other thing is that you already knew her.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like you met on an app or something. And this is some random. You knew that you were that there was something there, and you knew you would enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't. It wasn't like, I'm gonna impress her. Let me show her how I get down.
Right.
You know what I mean? None of that lame ass nonsense.
I heard a girl told me that she went on a first date with this guy, and he was an MMA fighter.
Uh-huh.
And she found out, and she watched his video, and he lost. She didn't.
She dropped him
Yeah.
after he lost.
Well, no, I guess she never saw him fight, but she looked up a video of him fighting. I guess it was on YouTube or something. And she said the way he lost was like he threw a kick and missed and tripped over and fell on his own, and they got beat by the other guy. So I guess she couldn't respect him anymore.
She must have felt being around him, she's going to be defenseless. So
yeah,
no protection.
But then she said she did go on another date with another guy. She's wilding out. This girl went on another date with a comedian, and he took her to a comedy show, but didn't realize that she didn't realize that he was actually going to get up, and he got up, but he did good. So
then she messed with him still.
No, I think she dropped him too. I told you she wilding. She wilding, man. I didn't even know. Like, I started talking to her because she started talking to me about how she's going on a date. She goes to the gym I work at, and she was like, "Oh, I'm going to a date," and I'm like, "Where?" She said, "Well, he's taking me to yoga." I'm like, well, "What kind of first date is that? Like, why would you take somebody to yoga?" And then I said, "And you working out right now? Like, why would you go to?" She said, "Well, I just wanted to see the yoga studio." He didn't even buy her a ticket to get, like her pass to get in the yoga studio.
She had to buy her own.
Yeah, so I'm pretty
yoga?
sure she's dropping that.
Yeah, she should.
She giving him a downward dog.
I was about to say the downward dog. But shoot, wasn't getting up in her chi.
Man.
Ramon, what happened to you this week?
I saw the eclipse. Did you guys see the eclipse? The solar eclipse?
Yes.
I was in the house, but I seen like shades coming down darker than the
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was pretty cool. We went out by the bridge by our house and put the little glasses on and sit there for like an hour and a half watching the sun disappear.
I saw an eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah, when baby girl bent over.
Oh!
No, that's all right. That's not.
Hickory dickory dock.
Booty eclipse, my God. Let's just keep this thing rolling. Ramon, hit him with the internet crap.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're under Bad Waves Remix. If you want to find us on Instagram, we're under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio. And you can get in the chat to talk some shit, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You've been listening to Bad Waves all day.
Go ahead. I want to see where you were going with this.
Yeah, that's it.
See, the correct way to say is, you've been talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org.
Okay, that's
For
what
the
I
first time today, we are going to
break your off.
Check 1, 2. Turn me up a little bit. Right there. Look, ever since I started doing bigger business, everybody saying how they seen the vision, but I study body language and I pay attention. The fact of the matter, I don't even listen, cause I ain't see you when I lost it all, and you ain't hit me when I hit the wall. You wrote me off when my name stalled. Now you calling like I knew you do it all along. Shut your fake ass up, dog, I know that. Everything you're saying right now, I've been on that. Ways to make plays out of nothing, I've been told that. Plus I've been a hustler all my life if you ain't know that. So hold that, let me do my thing, dawg. Cause I'll be standing with umbrellas when the rain fall. Still preparing for an angel when my name called. Cause this what happens when you dealing with the game, dawg. I swear. Boys be on that bull. You said what? Man, come on. Look, rappers say they got it, but it's hard to tell. They say they hot, but they never seen a day in hell. Put some pressure on their back and they get overwhelmed. Have a story, but won't never live to tell the tale. And that's just how it goes when your dreams don't ever line up with your set of goals. Some doors open, others have to close. And when your coffin do, you won't see me come through a rose. Kick dirt for your spit on. Sit down, this shit. Do your best before I get on, cause you ain't never been what I've been on. Labels get your bid on. That fly Mexican with a fit on. I got up, I'm a rhythm. forget I. You is this shit.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Sally Green. You're listening to Bad Waves Radio with Ramon the Savage Slayer and Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
Yo, what's really good, you know what it is. You know who it is. It's the great Ray Swoop. You know what I do. Man, y'all gotta tap in. My boy Killer Fee, Q4 Radio, Bad Waves, Bastards of the Radio, doing what they gotta do, Dad. Yo, matter of fact, Fee, play him something.
You know, it's been a long time since
Yeah. I used to be skinny like you.
Sure feels good to be back, baby.
14. 14. Yet, let me scratch it. This is a beautiful body. So I realized, hey, it can't be it. So, why be skinny? Eat. That's what we are here for. What are you here for?
Selling dope like the CIA in South Central. Shorty tried to bite down on my style. Proctor Dental, living life like a high speed chase. We crash rentals, fell in love with the Mac 15. Got sentimental, busting guns off. Extorting the judge to get my sons off. My left hook tapped Iron Mike. He took his gloves off. I'm here for the racket, joint swinging like it's Serena. Letting off at the precinct, screaming out Serafina. Got a cold heart, blew at his car, caught him off guard. I'm Joe Dumars. The car says Gumar Raz Dubar, time traveling. My word pierced tracks, the rhyme javelin. You thought you had it sold like a quilt, it's unraveling. Sweet talk the chief of police niece. Released from the beast to the streets with a piece. I call it Maryland. The Monroe still had snow from sniffing fish scale. The Mac put the wind to his back and made his ship sail. The car flew by but the bullet went past us. The mirror said, you are, you up, you fat bastard. Shotgun blast took half of his plasma. The mirror said, you are, you up, you fat bastard. Gun in a mask, put his ass in a casket. The mirror said, you are, you up, you fat bastard. There was a rubble double, 5 minutes it lasted. The mirror said, you are, you up, you fat bastard. 44 opened the door, tore through his hip bone. Shots flew past from the whip, he had to limp home. I pray to God bless my scale, then set the brick on. The engineer stayed on track, and I just spit poems to ruler. I transmit image from my medulla, skin of brass, forming liquids and gas to solid pewter. With a stove top, 1 gold pot, 2 pounds of Buddha. In Orlando, my bando working like a computer. Operate like Charles R. Drew, viewed on a widescreen. The crack came back looking like vanilla ice cream. I'm too much. They threw my dog in there with killers. He came home, now his chest looked like a gorilla's. It's not a problem, cause ain't shit finna stop us from styling. Told him all we doing now is just buying bigger medallions. Freeze a Jesus piece, while he smile as Pontius Pilate on an island near Thailand while Mrs. playing the violin. The car flew by, but the bullet went past us. The mirror said, you are, you up, you fat bastard. Shotgun blast took half of his plasma. The mirror said, you are, you up, you fat bastard. Gun in a mask, put his ass in a casket. The mirror said, you are, you up, you fat bastard. There was a rubble double, 5 minutes it lasted. The mirror said, you are, you up, you fat bastard. My footprint makes large canyons creating fault lines. A wise man who became ruler from raiding salt mines. Trafficking a package of pistols fresh from Atlanta, like a devil shipping African captives on the Atlantic. It's a green light. I tell my little partner to go, and he gon' work out with the white like he was shoveling snow. Had to move last November, shooting Texas 5-0. Was gone a year, came back with a beard and a fro. Now he a changed man. To run in the streets, you need a game plan. I pluck MAGA hat white bitches and give them spray tans. My room is like the Garden of Eden. Starve them and feed them. Marvelous, marvel at me and my magnificent being. Stop them from breeding. Come for conquerness, my conscience defeat them. It's obvious, they formed the obelisk to honor my penis. Showering springs with Roman goddesses. Milana and Venus donning a scarlet regal garment. A chiffon for my secrets. I got it so. The car flew by, but the bullet went past us. The mirror said, you are, you up, you fat bastard. Shotgun blast took half of his plasma. The mirror said, you are, you up, you fat bastard. Gun in a mask, put his ass in a casket. The mirror said, you are, you up, you fat bastard. There was a rubble double, 5 minutes it lasted. The mirror said, you are, you up, you fat bastard.
Wait, run it. Let's get it.
The mirror said, you are, you up, you fat bastard. I'm the fucking illest. I told you niggas, man. The mirror said, you are, man, you fat bastard.
Let's go.
All you little niggas.
Southside Chicago.
Beats, rhymes, anything, church.
Ray Filet.
Man, I'm unfadable.
Killer be killed, my nigga. Get him.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaki from Udaipur, India, and you are about to hear one of my songs right here on Bed Waves, only on Q4 Radio.
मैसेज करूं तू न करे रिप्लाई मैसेज को सीन करे तेरा सीन क्या है भाई डीपी ना दिखती तेरी व्हाट्सएप पे मुझे सीज किया बिना बोले स्टैचू तूने मुझे फ्रीज किया से मेल तक सारे रास्ते क्लोज है यादें पुरानी थी जो रील्स सारी देख ली शक्ल ना दिखी तेरा एंग्री इमोजी है नखरे तेरे सह के होने लगे हाय बिना पिए मुझे तू तो वीट सी चढ़ती जाए रोक ले मेरी आवारगी
Bastards all day. Bad waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. All day, all day.
Yeah.
We back on the land. Liz Nathaniel
To
you. And before we move any further, we got to tell you what you just heard. I know I do. The first song that we kicked our whole show off with, that is our beloved banger.
Beloved gang, baby.
That was Mock Gideon by the artist formerly known as Chore Boy. If you are looking for him on Instagram, again, he is Rigmarole. And every week we start our show off with a beloved banger. We rep that squad, we rep that clique, beloved gang.
Yeah. Beloved gang, baby.
You know what's funny? I looked them up, and that Rigmarole was spelled not like I thought.
How'd you try to spell it? Like how it's spelled in the dictionary?
I don't know. Like I thought it was gonna be like RIGMORROW or something like that. I don't know, but it's like, what is it spelled like?
RIGMARO.
Yeah.
Rigmarole.
Marrow.
All right. Well, if you can't find them, it don't matter. He ain't got no new songs coming out.
No, it was just different than I thought it was. Right. You don't have to look them up. Let's take my word for it. It's spelled different.
Either way,
beloved gang.
It's the gang you run with or run from.
Gang.
It's Jima or Ricky Bomb. Now, we went out of that into GT Garza, the Vision. You know, if you didn't know, he's the fly Mexican with a fit on. Shout out to GT Garza. Then we went out of that into Sally Green and Night Train Zeus. Can't Stop. Now, little dude, a lot of you people know, Will Smith, Big Will here, sorry. Big Will is a fan of funk music.
Yes,
and
yes.
he is so proud of us for having Sally Green on our playlist.
Yes. Shout out to Sally Green. Oaktown's own.
Big up to Sally.
Yeah, Sally Green, man. She got
Respect.
hits.
Yes.
She does got hits. And as our friend Big Will knows, they smack.
Oh.
Then we're going to go out. We went out of that into Ray Swoop's Fat Bastard. Shout out to Ray Swoop. The Wave Runners, I heard that their new album is about to be finished. And you already know we going to be playing some Wave Runners up in here. Okay, Wave Runner Radio, as K Sarim calls us. So shout out to them. I can't wait to see this project. Then we went out of that into one of our old favorites, Hema Donji, a.k.a.
The Cocky Singer.
All right.
Featuring Jay Bird. Jay Bird sings with Online Nazagari.
Mm-hmm.
Ramon is doing the thing that made him viral in India. Old Jay Bird reposted one of our things on his page, and it got a whole bunch of hits. Oh, man, way off the subject. Shout out to Stephen Voice. The thing he posted with us is over 1,000 hits, so that's pretty neat.
Nice.
Yeah. That's pretty neat. So shout out to Stephen Voice. Shout out to every artist that allows us to play our music on this ignorant-ass platform. Now, with that being said, we're going to keep this party going. It is time for our new segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
because you may have heard it and you may have not. Leading the way, our own comedic ignoramus, is Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a.
Don't Stop Moaning.
Come on!
That's it, yeah. Yeah. 'Cause you make me feel. Come on. And I feel alright. I say yeah. Woo! All right.
Take it easy now. Make sure to scream into this microphone. That is directly into your face. But, you know, I'm sure regardless of how the decibel levels got really tricked up just now, it won't stop the listeners from saying,
You know I love you moaning, moaning. You know I love you moaning, moaning. Hey, yoo-hoo.
All right, Moni.
All right.
Hit him off.
Here we go. All right. When a package was stolen from Omar Gabriel's Munoz doorstep last week, he discovered it had been taken by a thief in an unusual, trashy disguise.
Okay.
His door camera captured the moment of the theft. It was a thief in a garbage bag over his head, over his body, snuck up to the door, took the package under the garbage bag, and walked back out.
You know what?
Yeah, right? How ingenious is that? That's hot, right?
That's hot.
Like, nobody knows who he is. He came in there, looked like a garbage bag. And if anybody's walking by, this is a garbage bag sitting on his porch.
But it's also one of those things where it's like, What are you gonna say to that guy?
Right.
If you walk past and saw him, you're gonna be like, "Hey, guy in a garbage bag."
Right.
Do you want those type of problems?
Right. I mean, he went to those lengths,
Right. He clearly needs this.
Yes.
I'm not messing with him. All right.
Yeah. All right. Well, another man didn't have that much luck because he was arrested for shooting a seagull that stole his funnel cake in Atlantic City.
Oh.
He wanted that.
We'll do it live.
He wanted that funnel cake very much, and he was probably dreaming about that funnel cake all day. And Seagull stole it out of his plate because they come in a little plate. Seagull stole it, and out of his anger, he shot the seagull. Now, some people are saying that he is just a victim, and the seagull deserved what he got.
Wow.
Right?
Over this funnel cake, I didn't realize that would be the plot twist.
Ah,
Twister.
there you go.
Fine.
Twister.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You'll get yours.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what's going on in the world. They figured out. You want to hear this?
I would want to hear this specifically.
Yeah. Well, no, everybody.
Okay.
Okay. Well, they figured out men in Ecuador are celebrating after German researchers crunched the figures from 40 different studies and found that the men in Ecuador have the largest penis sizes in the world.
Oh yeah!
Now I'm gonna call cap on that one, but the men of Ecuador.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they say men in Ecuador are number one. Number two are the men in Bolivia. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Man, who's doing this?
I know. That's what when I read this, I said, what is this? A Latin newspaper or research?
Sound bias.
And USA came in 60th place with an average of 5.3 inches.
That's all we working with out here?
That's what it said.
No wonder why I'm doing so good. Come on, that's the average? That's what they doing? That's crazy.
Man.
Bro, that makes so much sense now.
Right?
I had somebody say, no, never mind, go ahead.
But they said Cameroon, which I'm thinking, hey, man, Cameroon came in second place, not Bolivia. Cameroon came in second place with an average size of 6.5 inches.
That's average.
That's right.
That's crazy.
And they said Ecuador, average size of 7 inches.
Average, see, that's getting closer to average.
It may be like for some certain people, but average, you remember you got to go out the whole world. Like there's 1 billion Chinese. And you remember that story I told you last week?
You know what?
You're going to pay hell? You're going to pay hell?
So that kind of like messes up with the curve for a little bit. Oh!
See?
Yep. So Italian man with a 19th place with an average of 6 inches. But
don't laugh at these people, Will. You laughing at these people.
Yeah.
I can't wait till you start dating somebody with a cavernous coochie and then you realize.
I think I have.
Yeah. I know this can't be right because.
I think I have already.
Now this can't be right because it says Zambia. That's in Africa. It says average of 6.21. That can't be real.
This is, I don't know what this is.
Get
your big alternative facts ass.
I know. Somebody had to fact check this. Fact check.
Yeah, phallic check.
Phallic check.
Wait, get the, man.
Wiener check. All right.
That's right. You don't need to be on the north side of Chicago to get up in the Wiener Circle.
Right.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, there you go.
No, you don't. You don't like it. That's fine. Go ahead. I can't wait for you to make a joke.
Well, speaking of big penises,
that's what we're doing. We're talking about the opposite.
We're actually
talking about the opposite.
It's like nobody running for the.
Speaking of average penis size, which is probably not the average. Well, maybe it is. Who knows? I didn't do any research. Nor will I.
No, you sure? You ain't out here beating the pavement.
Beating the pavement.
No, you ain't trying to figure out what's going on out here, big dog.
I gotta find out what's going on. What's the average size of these phalluses?
Go ahead.
All right. Well, a man said his girlfriend broke up with him, dumped him, the way he put it, because of his well endowment.
I can see that.
Yeah, he says he's so large that he said he's measures nearly 10 inches. See, there you go. That's
yeah. Did you see how quiet the room?
I know, right?
10?
10?
10. Oh, okay.
It's like the one of my comedian friends, B. Cole, has a joke about how women want guys with a 12-inch penis. And he said, "Man, that's crazy. I ain't cutting off 4 inches off my penis."
You said that. You said that joke before. Yeah, that's funny.
That's hilarious. Well, turns out that his 10 inches are. She says that was too much. That she wasn't. His words say that she wasn't enjoying sex. She pretended like she was enjoying it, but she really wasn't, and it was more painful than it was to have sex. And she would basically want to avoid sex because of his size.
Now she learned.
And she basically broke up with him. And somebody said, dude, women can take 10 inches. She broke up with you, right? Because she wanted to be with somebody else.
And let's say,
right.
I'm not saying anything crazy, and I'm not saying that 10 isn't crazy,
right?
But like, I think that person has a point,
right?
Who said that they women can take?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm not putting my business in the street, okay? But I'm saying, like, sometimes you're packing, okay, and okay, you know what? I'm trying to figure out a way to say this without being like I've slayed bodies. Without going on that ledge and saying I've slayed
just
bodies.
let it loose. Let's let it loose. Might as well.
You know what I mean? But what I will say is that you are lucky. If you're a young lady in a relationship with somebody who's endowed, you are doing better than someone who is not.
Yeah.
Okay, because you can take. Okay, you know what? Let me stop. Just keep going. I shouldn't have said anything. Much like Ramon doing researches on penises, I'm not gonna touch it.
Yeah. Oh.
You're gonna laugh at one of these damn jokes.
Well, we do researches on vaginas. I mean, see what.
Say what?
Inches, research on vaginas. What's the widest or the tightest vagina in the world?
The tightest vagina in the world?
That type of story doesn't interest Ramon. He's married.
Yeah. Really, I think we talked about that before, right? About vagina sizes. It was a story I did a long time ago.
Oh, we did.
When Leia was here. And
I think it was in. It was when it was when we went into the whole realm of is sex different outside of your race?
Yeah.
And I got on my high horse, my soapbox and made sure to preach because she was talking some nonsense.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, she was like, a hole is a hole.
Right.
Well, no, it's not.
No, it's
not a hole.
No.
You can't go from a mouse hole to a bat cave. That normally does happen, but you know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me tell you something. You go from a mouse hole to a bat cave, you gonna know why it's so serious.
All right.
Yeah, because a lot of chicks I know because I know a lot of chicks that have been ran through.
Oh my God.
Like a racetrack.
Yeah, choo.
Burn a lot of rubbers.
Come on. You're at it.
Oh my goodness. Keep going
All
before
right.
you get canceled again.
A woman caught her boyfriend cheating while scrolling to Vinted, which is like kind of like a marketplace, kind of like Facebook Marketplace. And the way how she discovered that her boyfriend was cheating was a woman was selling a top. She was selling one, like a little cute little top that she was, clothing that she was trying to sell on the marketplace with a familiar black background, which resembled her boyfriend's bedroom.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Double dumbass on you.
So she responded to this woman. She said, "Hey, where was this photo taken?" And she said it was in this room. And she said, "That's my boyfriend's bedroom."
And then
she said, "Oh, well, I didn't know he had a girlfriend, but you still want to buy that top?" She literally said.
God.
She literally said, "You still want to buy that top?"
She was like, "You're in that room selling top, but I've been in that room giving top."
Ah.
Okay, Ramon.
We're getting there.
And
No, you know what? Don't worry.
And that
about
was
it.
a sloppy top.
All right.
You think you were gonna follow up with that?
Right.
The way he's been doing me all morning, you think you gonna follow up with sloppy top?
Sloppy top.
You could have at least put something in there. Say, oh, it probably was ripped up. That made it sloppy top. Like you could have done something like that. The way this guy's been crapping on me all morning. That's what you think you gonna get your joke self on? Man, be careful out here. Ramon on something different today. He is. He on something different today.
You know this man for 20-some years. So.
Exactly. And guess what? He acting like you've known him only for 21. Oh, come on, man.
All right, let's keep it rolling.
Yeah, let's see what you got over there.
Well, a 30-year-old woman was devastated after catching her husband outside snogging a man. So snogging, I guess it's the English word for making out with another man.
Basically, it was busting slobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So her man was cheating out. Snogging. Her man was snogging with another man outside her home. She caught him and basically didn't say anything. And went inside the house, cried, and said, "You know what? I'm going to get revenge." And she caught him snogging again. She took a bunch of pictures and printed them out, went to his workplace, and just threw them all over the place.
I like the chicken Benzaz.
For all of his coworkers to see him snogging another man, hoping to shame him in front of his coworkers.
This is 2024. That's not going.
No, it didn't work.
Of course not.
Yeah, because a lot
they
of
gonna have a party for him.
Yeah,
well, no. Well, what happened?
Yeah,
they didn't get upset. They got upset at her.
Of course.
Because they said, "You bigot!"
Yeah, because a lot of them kiss men or smoggy men.
You know what? They not wrong though.
I know.
As many times as we've made fun of people throwing the word bigot around,
right?
They actually were not wrong for calling her a bigot
Yeah.
for this. This was some bigoted action.
Yeah, she was just angry, But
what she thought she was gonna get out of this.
She thought, I don't know. I guess she thought she was gonna be like, "Oh, you poor girl, how dare you snog another man outside?" But yep.
They probably was like, "Girl, you the one who ain't got it like that."
Right.
Okay, why don't you grow a beard real quick?
Maybe you get something.
Get something.
Some snogging.
Some snogging. What the hell is a snog?
Snogaluffalus.
Snogaluffalus. Snog? Oh my goodness. If they were making out in Springfield, Illinois, two British people, would they be having Lincoln snogs? That works for you? Little Lincoln log?
Lincoln log snogging.
Oh, yeah, little Lincoln log bit.
Snog on these nuts!
Snoggaboasts.
Oh, my God.
All right, I'm going to end on that. I know Bill Will has some stories, so I don't want to take up all the time.
I can't come behind that, man. I'm like,
you can't come behind snogging.
Oh, you can't come behind snogging?
What the hell you snogging for?
Right.
I can't even come behind
if you ain't about to come behind the snog.
The stories that you got, I can't even come behind them.
You gotta, man, come on now. You definitely gotta come if you don't snog.
Right, you gotta come if you don't snog.
I can't believe that woman thought she was gonna get something out of that.
Right.
Like,
nowadays,
please,
man.
Please, and I'm not lying to you. I would have been on their side too. Like, what you think you're getting out of it?
Right.
Do you realize how nobody cares about this?
Right.
Now, like, dude could have came in there as a furry.
Right.
And they would have been like, "Oh, let me get some flea powder."
Right.
No, nobody
cares. Let me take care. She probably went in there with that. What you think of him now? You want to go out for drinks with him? Y'all snogging?
I actually like to help him with his profile on Grindr.
Right, yeah, we knew we all knew.
Right.
Matter of fact, we all snog each other when we go out for drinks. What do you think we come home so late for?
What? You think we're looking over Prospecticus?
Right. She's
Oh, my
like,
God.
oh, okay.
Talking
Well,
about Snoggy, I mean, I got this one report I got, not about Snoggy, but about a guy who.
It's not about Snoop Snuggy Snog.
Snoop Snoggy Snog, rolling down the street, snogging on these nuts.
Yeah.
With my tongue between your two.
Lay back.
With my mind on the snog and the
Snog
snog on
on
my
my
mind. Oh, guess Will is no longer the top boss. Go ahead, Will. We about to yawn through your mess. Come on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there was a Wauhee man. Matter of fact, a Christian school teacher kidnapped and robbed multiple Chicago men he met on Grindr.
Ooh, I heard about that.
Now, Grindr supposed to be like a gay app.
You know what it is.
I saw the story. I don't know anything Grindr, but I saw the story.
Please, continue.
He said, was that Antonio Pertet, 30 was that age of 33, was charged with kidnapping and robbing authority. Authority says. He allegedly targeted his victims on this app on a regular basis, kidnapped them and robbed them after that. And this guy's a Christian school teacher.
Oh wow, he's not conservative, I tell.
Yeah, he's not. I told you I got.
I heard of that story. What he was going on Grindr, and he was like asking guys to go out on dates with him.
Yeah, well, I found this on CB Chicago. Well, y'all heard the story before?
I heard about it. No, I heard about it, but I didn't read it. But I heard that.
What did he say? I am done.
No, I want to hear more.
More? Okay. Where was he?
God, it's crazy. You said a Christian school teacher?
A Christian school teacher, yeah.
Was robbing people.
Robbing people, yeah.
On the dating app.
On the dating app.
On Grindr.
For
on
men,
Grindr.
yes, the
Yeah.
dating app for men. And when people thought it was crazy to believe that Moses had something split.
Oh man, I had another story that was cool,
I
but
feel really bad for this staff.
But not
at
only
the
did he
school.
rob, he did a lot of carjacking. Kidnapping. I mean,
so crazy because people went on their app for a different type of jacking.
But
go ahead.
In science news.
What a transition.
Yeah.
In science news, Will.
Science news.
What do you got? What do you got for us in science news? Ramon's waited with bated breath.
Bated breath.
Come on now. Tap
yeah.
it.
Well, what I found out, science in science news that oh shit.
Spit it out.
Wait. I got it. Wait, hold on.
Come on now.
Yes, the Earth is losing seconds and will change in the future, and leaving experts concerned.
Can you elucidate?
Yeah.
The Earth is losing seconds.
Losing seconds, and the rotation of time is off.
Okay.
So I'm like, basically, if time is off and after the world spent, I don't know the crucial. I'm gonna say that.
I guess it's gonna be more than Huey Lewis in the news.
No.
That has to get back in time. Gotta get back in time.
Yeah, basically, it's going to either we go back in time within the future.
Oh, because it's
gonna be
losing
all
minutes.
seconds, yeah. And the rotation of time is off.
I see where he's going.
Yeah.
Yes, and according to this, you'll probably have seen where he's been.
There you go.
We are losing seconds here.
Yeah. As the world turns.
As the world
turns. We only got one life to live.
We do. We do. You know what? This seems like a dirty opera. It needs some soap. Will, what else you got, big dog?
That's just a vibe, man. If we got something going back.
No.
Just
Keep
We
going,
don't. Yeah,
keep going forward.
That's right. This is not time on the planet Earth.
Yeah, we're not losing seconds.
or minutes.
All right. So is that all you got?
That's all I got right now. Yes.
Right.
'Cause I lost the other one that I had.
Okay. Well, I guess it's my turn.
Yes.
I don't know how I'm going to follow that, Will. All right. I guess it's time for me to do it, guys.
I got to step my A game up.
What, your A game?
Yeah, my A game, yeah.
A would means that you're passing the grade. All right. I'll just mess with you, Will.
At least an A plus game. Make it plus.
Well, it's all good content. It was fun and it was funny. So don't play yourself. Can't wait to see what you got for the next segment.
Yeah, I got a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah.
All right. I guess it's my turn. Let me hear you go.
It's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. And I don't go to any no. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABCDEFG. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com.
WorldStar!
Let's get into it. Do you guys remember when Susan took me seriously and thought that the only place I went to get my news from was World Star Hip Hop?
Oh, yeah.
Like that. It's unfortunate because that is kind of not a bit. All right. There was one thing that happened that I saw that I didn't want to bring up until I heard your church thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, your church thing. It was really inspiring. Donald Trump bought a bunch of his supporters Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Claiming that it's the Lord's chicken. Now, I'm not being biblical when I say that's one hell of a testament. Okay, I guess I should have kept that one back. Well, you're going to hate this one, too. Rapper Glorilla says she's got the fattest ass in the U.S.
All right.
Then she showed her booty. All I can say is that this Glorilla's butt has the shine of a silverback.
That's like Sexy Red, calling herself Sexy Red with false advertising.
God, I can't stand that. You know what? Let me stop because people
and she false advertising her name.
Red. They love Sexy Red. They should have. Her name should have been Mid Red. Like her, she is not. Never mind. Let me stop.
Lyrically, she's funny as hell. She's funny.
Who's
funny.
Sexy Red? I don't know who's
She's
Sexy
funny
Red.
as hell. She's funny.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, lyrically, right. Big Will loves her lyrics. Booty hole pink. Come on, Ramon, get down.
I'm not a fan, but I heard it was
Sexy Red?
Yeah, it's kind of humorous. She's very humorous, though.
Oh, is that the one that says, bend that? No, it's not her.
No, I don't think that's her.
Let that breathe.
You know what? I don't know, but I'm going to keep going.
It's one of them.
A woman tries to take a dump in a grocery store in Spain, right by the tomatoes. They wanted to catch her before she catch-upped.
Nasty.
Yeah, she saw the fruits and veggies and was inspired to produce.
Yeah, bacteria produce.
Moving right along. A transgender woman sees a sign that says marriage equals man and woman, then throws a coffee on the sign holder. It was quick, but it seems as if her anger had been brewing. Legally, I say that that's coffee grounds for her arrest. And in prison, they're going to forge her. Surely sipping from that mug.
Yeah, that's a lot of. There's gonna be a lot of dudes greasing for her.
Greasing. Greasing?
Greasing, yeah.
I'm sure she'll get Starbucked.
Greasing, yeah.
Oh my God! All up in her orifices. Talking about the day starts with Duncan. Oh my God! Moving right along, a man in a pottery class sculpts a clay penis, which he fillets before it's done. Now this is the opposite of most sexual encounters, cause it got hard when it was finished. You've heard of pottery. This is stottery. Closing out. Documented idiocy. A lesbian feminist says that sperm donors should be legally liable for child support. Yes, and it appears that the guy beating his baby batter into a cup isn't the only one taking this transaction in vain. Hey, now men out there, if you think your financials are safe once you're dropping sperm in this place, I wouldn't bank on it. Now that'll do it for me and that'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard it and you may have not. Coming up later, we'll hit y'all off with the hotline hookup where we see what workers giving us our essential needs. Before all that, we're going to hit your asses off with some of this music. Ramon, hit it with the internet.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're in the Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio. You can get in the chat to talk some shit, Nathaniel with the bastard. Now, how much you gonna pay me if I come?
Hell, Ramon, they just happy you got there. Hey, you are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we are going to break your love.
Only if you want my loving. Someone in the darkness is looking at me, so intoxicating, enrapture me. Give me a secret, ooh, to stay so high. I'm all love. Give me a secret, ooh, you always make me high. This night is yours. This night is yours. Give me your heart and take me dancing. With you I can't stop moving. Give me your heart and take me dancing. Only if you want my loving. You burn like fire, baby, come on. You are my desire, and the only one. It's time to get away, perfect moment to follow my way. It's not my intention to get in your way, I just wanna play. Give me a secret, ooh, to stay so high. I'm all love. Give me a secret, ooh, you always make me high. This night is yours. This night is yours. Give me a secret, ooh, you always make me high. Give me your heart and take me dancing. With you I can't stop moving. Give me your heart. lights are moving. With you I can't stop. Give me your heart and take me dancing. Give me your heart. Boy, if you want my love, if you want my love.
Hey, well, all right. You know what it is when you hear that. It's Benjamin Banneker, and I got another one coming up right now on Bad Waves Radio, Q4.org.
The difference between me and you is I say what I gotta say when I need to say it. To see who like to play these little games, you know. I don't do riddles, you know, boy. At the same time, I wanna play. Hey, I wanna play. So show me where the pieces at, yo. I'm trying to get involved, trying to lead them all. I'm trying to hide myself, but my shadow show more. I wanna see why you looking over there for. See, I've been calling for a long time. I've been helping out for a long time. I've been building, yeah, a long time. I've been praying for you for a long time. And I just trying to figure out why now. Why now everything gotta switch, why. Nah, 'cause I've been calling for a long time. I've been calling for a long time. You better pick up just one time. I'm gonna call you now one more time. This is the last time.
Fuck them every time, it's the same cycles. You would think that I learned my lesson last time. I call you at least 100 times. You decline 99, but pick up the final time. Why you make me wait till the last time? When we knew all along you were gonna answer. No doubt, 100% chance of it. It's covered, so cut it. I'm calling.
Won't reach out, baby. I won't reach out, baby. There's no
I'm calling till you answer.
My phone don't
this time, don't reject it.
line. No more calls calling your line. My phone don't work for your line.
This is Frank Joshua, and you are listening to Bad Waves Radio on Q4.org. You're about to hear my new single, Winter Cowboy. Listen to the song, not the mess these guys make of it afterwards. Yeah, that's right. I spend time and effort making these songs sound as good as I can, and then they come along and do their butchery nonsense. Listen to the track, not the nonsense.
free. A lonely winter cowboy, shelter this heart for me. Suffer this heart for me.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Pop, pop, we dropping bodies. It's a stick up, you punk ass. And before we stick your punk ass up, Ramon gotta tell you what you just
All right, we went into that nice little block with Redstone featuring Laura Bennick all night.
Man, big shout out to Laura Bennick. I'm sorry. Anybody who sends, any artist that sends actual physical copies of their work, I am kissing their ass. Their entire aisle.
Yeah.
So shout out to Laura Bennick for actually going to a post office and taking in a record, a vinyl record.
Yeah.
Boxing that joint up. And she had the audacity to be like, oh, I'm sorry it took so long. Man, I didn't think you was going to send none at all. On the real. But she sent me an album. Send me that album. Ooh. All right, keep it going.
All right, we went off into Guns Blazing by DZR.
Shout out to Guns Blazing.
No, Guns Blazing is the brand.
Yes.
Okay, DZR was the song.
Yes, and Benjamin Benneker, if you...
Yeah, he said at the beginning.
We've been playing Benjamin Benneker for a while, so shout out to him and the new project, Guns Blazing, that he's a part of.
Yeah.
Keep it going!
Then we went into Frank Joshua, Winter Cowboy. That's what we just heard.
Stifle this heart for me.
I'm a lonely winter cowboy. Please take care of me. I'm a lonely winter cowboy. Shelter this heart for me.
Now, see, Frank say we was going to mess that up.
Yeah, and we did good.
We actually did good. Frank, if you come back and watch this and you see this, repost that.
Yeah.
You like reposting when we mess your stuff up. How about when we actually show you some love out here? Yeah, not now. It's time for me to ruin the song. Now I'm doing the breakdown of Frank Joshua. And I have to clown Bad Waves. It doesn't matter if your sperm's in a sperm bank, your financial freedom isn't safe. A lonely winter cowboy. All right.
Please take care of me. I'm a lonely winter cowboy. Shout how it's hard for me.
All right, now it's time for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? The streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for the men dumping sperm in cups at sperm banks, not realizing that it's not just their penis, but it's their entire future that's going to get jacked off. Who are they for?
Now, these shout outs and salutes aren't just for those men out there snogging down the street, snogging on D's nuts while sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back.
My mind, I'm a snogging, and my snogging on my mind.
Word to Gary Oldman. I'm going to mention to Wood Harris.
Oh, I think Will said you wanted to do one?
I was about to do it. You go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
These jobs are not for people who are Christian school teachers out robbing people after meeting them on dating apps. This job isn't for.
Oh, you got more? You could have just left it at that.
Yeah,
you did just fine.
Yeah.
But if you want to keep going.
No, that's it.
Word to Gary Oldman, honorable mention to Wood Harris. And today's shout out and salute will not be Ramon
the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on,
Moaning. I said no.
I said no.
It will be Big Will.
Big Will.
Yes.
Go ahead, Will.
Sorry, y'all. Yes, y'all. Good Nature program. Job, looking for a job at the Good Nature program are hiring people to poop on a weekly basis. I'm talking about $1,500 a week on pooping, donating your poop to their program. If you have a constant bowel movement and you get paid and you want to donate your poop, go to Good Nature Programs.
Wouldn't a person who has bowel movement be disqualified for this position because they can't get it out?
I thought bowel movement like constantly.
I thought that was diarrhea.
I know. I thought it was constipation. If you can't poop, that's
constipation. You can't get it out.
Okay,
yeah. Bowel movement. Yeah.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah.
Okay, great. See, he is a scientist. Go ahead.
Yes. Yes. So they paying up to like $1,500 to $1,500 a month, basically, not weekly basis, but you're donating your poop to this program.
For a study. And what do they do with that poop?
I think they do study on it and see look for all types of ignorant, you know.
I don't want to donate my poop. Oh, no, it's not donate. You can pay for it, right? How much they paying?
$1,500.
$1,500
a month.
A month?
Yeah.
How much poop I gotta give?
Turn them damn notifications off.
I mean, you can apply right now if you're eligible. See if you're eligible.
You need to be eligible. Send that to us too.
I swear.
I want to doo-doo. And also turn off them notifications, man. Damn.
Oh yeah.
Mess been going off the whole broadcast. I don't know why people be coming up here acting like they ain't never been here.
I want to do this doo-doo.
Doo-doo Brown.
Oh my goodness. Don't stop, get it. Again, can you tell these people where they can apply at? Like what website or what?
Yes, you go on goodnatureprogram.com and apply for donating your poop.
That's kind of good. I mean, it's legit. I mean, seriously, that's right? Like it's just discreet, right? You don't just go in there and.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sure they're not like putting your picture and name next to your cup.
How many times you got to go in a day, like a month? Like they can give you $1,500.
Well, they said the estimate you'd make over $180,000 a year.
No. How much do you have to do?
Right.
I didn't say.
Because like if they talking about 3 or 4 times a day, then I may have to tap out.
They say weekly. they say monthly or weekly. You know.
Okay.
I mean, not every day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody poop every day, but you know what I'm saying? Like.
Do we have to go down to the facility? Or can I
just bring my
work remotely?
Right. Can I email my poop in?
Yes, this is a work from home position.
I think you first.
Do I have to go get a new toilet?
I think you first. I think they send you
a sample.
They send a sample like the thing that had the what's it called
a cup.
The bio logo on it.
Oh, okay.
Then,
Oh, biohazard logo.
Yeah, and they once you apply, they send it to you. And you send it public. I think you first priority mail it.
I would dig in my doo-doo for that.
Dude, I would too.
You should.
I mean, for $1,500 a month.
Yeah.
That's like
just the doo-doo.
Just the doo-doo. That's what do they call it?
Is that minimum wage?
Flow, or the income flow or something? What do they call it? That
what?
Passive income.
And I would be surprised.
It'll be actually
passing him.
Right here. Passive outcome.
Exactly. I would be surprised people doing that right now. Because it's not like the economy is hurting anything like that, but to make that extra
cash. I believe the economy is hurting.
No, the economy is fine. It's just fact
sure. Oh well, I'm sorry. You're just a baller.
The cost of living is.
You were taking girls. Oh, I was out there.
The cost of living, inflations, and all that is high. That's the problem. But people are hiring out here just for the fact that. If you're not the type of person that don't want to work a non-regular 9-to-5 job, that you want to do nothing, or you want to get some money, make some money, easy money, or you got a person that got a part-time job that will make some extra cash, and pooping is one. If pooping is something you want to do to make extra money, go for it.
I have not heard you speak this passionately in a long time.
I know. Are you the owner of the company?
Oh my God!
He's head of HR trying to recruit people.
Yeah.
One thing I really love about this company.
But once again, it's goodnatureprogram.com.
If you're gonna have
donate your poop
you have
for $1,500 a month,
and
make over $180,000 a year.
Let me tell you, I bet you this is your company.
I swear.
On the real, to have a good bowel movement, it takes a big wheel.
I don't think they want my poop because I blast off bricks.
Hey, they might give you a raise.
Brick City.
Oh my God! Oh my God! The job where you have to poop for, and people always wonder why you're down in the dumps. All right, that'll do it for the Hawk Behind Hookup.
Good hustle, though.
Shout out essential workers giving us our essential needs. Whoops.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
These shout outs and salutes aren't just for the people with no experience applying for the job where you have to boo-boo. No experience? Well, guess what? It doesn't fecal matter. Boy!
Oh, I thought Will was going to go.
Oh, wait.
All right. Well, these shout outs and salutes aren't just for those companies saying they want to research, but actually picking out the leftover corn.
Cornography?
Cornography?
Oh!
These jobs is not just for people who just want to do research on your livelihood of your poop. It's for...
Oh, boy. We were doing so well. All right.
Still learning.
All right. Before now that concludes that segment, we are going to go into the ins and outs relationship advice. So we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that booty play to paid, that's money that can be more than a minute made. But before all of that,
nothing like Puffy though. Puffy allegation.
No, he's not. He's not getting paid to poop. He's packing poop.
Oh! Ramon, hit us off with the internet crapola.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're under Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube, packing, watching Will over here exploiting his company.
You don't give a fudge.
You don't give a fudge. Over here talking about poop. You can watch us on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio. And you can get in the chat. The love line is open. Toss some shit, Nathaniel. With the bastards.
You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we are going to get the brick, yo!
Yeah. Look. It was a party on a Friday, I walked in with my crew. Hardly flashy, I'm rocking minimal jewels. Fresh from my shoes to my cut, keeping a low profile. Usually because I'm kinda introverted and shy. Well, until I'm drunk, time passes, I'm kinda buzzed. My glass is full of crown. Right all off of me, Patron like my liquor and women brown. I'm sorry, shorty, I pass on this one. It ain't my style, that somebody else caught my eye. I was pondering for a while. Should I approach her and then what would I ask her? What would I tell her? Do you got a man, don't see him around? You should know better than to leave a pretty girl by herself and lost in the function. Enough for the work, I'm bugging, at least it's something. So I started walking, DJ was playing Marvin. I'm coming up, she started dancing, staring me down. Next thing our bodies touch, I hold her close, the chemistry natural, like we love us. Ain't emotions breaking out, sound like an instant shot, the club up, damn.
She asked when I'ma see you again. I tell her if you tryna find me, blow a kiss in the wind. Holla at me when you leaving your friends, so we can make this thing a party. You can bring them all in. Just say that I got homies they can kick it with them, and we can sneak out to a room. I'm tryna do a little dance. Say my number and call me when you alone. We ain't gotta tell the world what we doing, baby. We grown.
So I got a number and she got mine. Text me, I'm hoping for a date. I text her Sunday at 9. I know a place is really fancy, wear a dress and even get you some fresh curls. She said don't expect no visa after, cause I'm a church girl. That's cool, I could respect your decision. Baby, you must be an angel and your halo is missing. You tryna take me to heaven? Am I dying? Is your daddy your reverend? Cause things I'm trying to do to you, I might just need a confession. She said you're handsome and you funny, I like that. You say this to other girls, baby girl, I ain't like that. Trust me, I really mean it, I'm not really the player type. You too beautiful for games, girl, I can't even play it type. She probably thinking, yeah, he full of this shit, he lying. And all I'm thinking is after Sunday night should be mine. I might be taking this a little bit too fast, but see, I'm just trying to show you that I'm serious, I ain't wasting your time, cause you fine.
She asked when I'ma see you again. I tell her if you tryna find me, blow a kiss in the wind. Holla at me when you leaving your friends, so we can make this thing a party. You can bring them all in. Just say that I got homies they can kick it with them, and we can sneak off to a room. I'm tryna do a little dance.
call me when you alone. We ain't gotta tell the world what we doing, baby. We grown.
It's 8:39 on a Sunday, so I hop in the whip. I wanna make a good impression, quickly cleaning my ish. I pull up to a spot, I knock on the door when I'm kinda nervous. Seen her open up and I could've fainted. She looking perfect, so I walk her down, open the door up just like a gentleman. Tell her you look beautiful, smelling sweeter than cinnamon and brown sugar. And plus your eyes shine like the star you are. Heading to the date while I'm driving, I'm turning summer smooth on. A little Luther will suit you. I lift the roof up, blend the stars and moon, and the city skyline just set the mood. Pull up to the restaurant, got a reservation for two. Tell her get whatever you want, I never cheap out on food. Things are going great, we whining and dining, making a smile. She tell me she ain't felt this good or had so much fun in a while. Kicked it for like 2 hours, I take her back to a place. She grabbed my hand, said come inside, put that stuff all in my face. Then after that,
she asks when I'ma see you again. I tell her if you tryna find me, blow a kiss in the wind. And name holler at me when you're leaving your friends, so we can make this thing a party. You can bring them all in. Just hey now, I got homies they can kick it with them, and we can sneak off to a room. I'm tryna do a little dance. Okay now, say my number and call me when you alone. We ain't gotta tell the world what we doing, baby. We grown, yeah.
Hey, what's up? This is Whitney Tai from Los Angeles, and you are about to hear one of my songs on Bad Waves Radio, only on Q4.org.
I'm at the far end of the wire, with a rose in my persistence, and all the obstacles between us. Yeah, you're clocking my emotions, eating up all my devotion. Why this giving and taking charade? If you're too scared to move on, pretty sure I can prove you wrong. Cut the ties you can't control. The pursuit of life is love. If one thing is still for sure, let's clear some space to play, babe. Giving you a present, don't miss out on our free time. 100% on red, and I'm flying through your radar. Red hot, dead stop, it's crystal clear. I know what you said, so kiss me again. I know what you said, so kiss me again. Baby, in no time, you'll be thankful that you gave in to the feeling. Giving you a present, don't miss out on our free time. 100 on red, I'm flying through your radar. Red hot, dead stop, it's crystal clear. I know what you said, so kiss me again. Scare you like the others, I'm your best friend undercover, but you keep looking the other way. Too much thinking, are you bluffing me? You wanna rediscover how to forgive all the past mistakes. Chateau in the country, no hurry, sunshine. Please just tell me when you're ready. Yeah, I'll be ready when you're ready. Miss out on our free time, 100% on red. I'm flying through your radar. Red hot, dead stop. Lo que todo lo show, y lo otro my own. Giving you a present, don't miss out on our free time. 100% on red, I'm flying through your radar. Red hot, dead stop, it's crystal clear. I know what you said, so kiss me again.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
La música de Harry Styles.
You ain't up on things. Itchy mobbing in the slang and beloveds the gang. And before, sorry, I am getting distracted. Yep, there's a short somewhere here.
Yeah.
I gotta call John. All right. Again, keeping with the professionalism of this broadcast, it is time for the ins and outs relationship advice. This is where we. Yep, that is going to piss me off watching this on the playback, and probably gonna piss off whoever's coming in here next. So, but before we do the ins and outs, I have to tell you, Ramon and I have to tell you what you just heard. We kicked off our romance block with the Insane Hype, or now known as Hype, with Hey Ma.
Hey Ma.
Ramon.
Went into Whitney Tie Free Time.
And now we're going into the ins and outs relationship advice. This is where we field questions from the chat, as well as Ramon's friends who actually care about the broadcast because he has good friends, and a clique called the Turtle Club. And we try to the best of our ability to answer these questions. We are not romance gurus.
No.
We don't know anything about this type of stuff. And as we have learned, there are some romance gurus who actually don't know either.
Right.
But with that being said, Ramon, do we have any questions from the immortal Turtle Club?
Yes, we have one. I had to summarize the question, but should you stay in a marriage, or should you use a baby to stay or fix a troubled relationship?
Should you use a baby to fix a troubled relationship? Well, that's an easy one. No.
Right?
Why would you bring a child into your mess?
Yeah.
Into that.
Some
trash?
people, I guess some people think that, if we have a baby, then maybe he'll change, or maybe she'll change, you know, and because then now.
No, she still likes freaking all those dudes.
Yeah.
Run a train, choo choo. No,
yeah. Well, it was someone who was asking one of those long questions they send in. Basically.
Oh, they had like a whole scenario.
Yeah, she was trying to save a marriage by having a baby, and her mom told her don't have a baby, and she ignored her mom, had the baby anyway because she thought it would save the marriage.
Yes.
It turns out that the guy got somebody else pregnant.
Oh, wow.
And I laughed at that.
He was just lighting the club up, huh?
Yeah.
Now, see, that's the Puff Daddy joke you want to make.
He was spreading his wild oats.
Puff Daddy was lighting the club up.
Yeah.
Well, he was accused of it.
Accused, yeah.
Yes. But there was a shadow of a doubt cast upon a gentleman named Shine. And then he went to prison for Puff Daddy's alleged shooting. Yes. Interestingly enough, there's another gentleman who shoots up coochies, and his last name is Cannon.
Oh, man. He got too many.
He's trying to build up more of a population of himself.
Yeah, he is.
He's trying to compete with China.
Yeah, he is. On the real. He's trying. Now, that's a very interesting way to start making the band.
Making a band football team, the cheer squad.
The real. A fraternity, a sorority. All right, keep going.
All right, we can go to Sean Chantel. He says, when dating, if getting regular sex and health care are good for a person's well-being, why are they so unaffordable? What?
I'm sorry, did he start that with when dating?
Yeah. You know, that's
okay, so it's clearly a dating question. Go ahead and ask that again.
Yeah.
I'll read that again.
When dating, should I use winter tires in the winter? It's a dating question.
It's a dating question.
When dating, if getting regular sex and health care are good for a person's well-being, why are they so unaffordable?
See, here's the thing about this question. I don't know how to tie this into dating.
Yeah.
Regular sex and health care are good. I guess because it's sex. Because this right here is going to kind of send me into a downward spiral about what I think about our society, to be honest, which has nothing to do. Well, I guess that does have something to do with dating, too. But does anybody have any ideas?
I think why they're so unaffordable because they try to there's a demand for it, right? There's a demand for sex, and there's a demand for health insurance, and so or health care, and so since there's a high demand and it's needed, we're gonna exploit that demand and make it astronomical because you're gonna pay, right? We know you're gonna pay. If nobody wanted healthcare, if nobody wanted sex, I mean, I guarantee you it would be vaginas on the sidewalk.
Just going through them. Just going right through.
Just hanging out, just being there, or penises, I don't want to like exclude. Yes. So
consensually though.
Yeah, consensual. But I think that's the reason. There's such a demand for it, and I think that's why medication is so expensive. Is because there's a need for it, and they know you need this, and so we're gonna charge you for it. We're gonna make you pay. How much you want to live? How much? Right?
How much do you want to live? How much? What's that price look like?
Yeah, what's that price? Yeah, so how much you want that vagina, or how much you want that penis, or how much you want that sex?
I don't have anything to add.
Yeah,
that was good. Will, do you have anything you want to add, or did he nail that? Pause.
I don't even have an opinion right now.
All right, keep going. What's the next one?
All right. When dating, why do women claim to be the creators of life when kids are wanted? But as soon as the babies are not planned, then it's all the man's fault. Please explain. Why did you put when dating?
You know what's funny about this? Like this right here, this isn't, maybe I'm wrong, but Sean called me earlier today and was like, I got some doozies for you. Sorry, Sean, that first one wasn't really a doozy. We know our society is trash, capitalistic vultures that'll bleed out their citizens dry for whatever the hell they want.
Mm-hmm.
Don't matter if you want to live. Don't matter if you want to eat some coochie.
Yeah.
They're going to get you.
Yeah.
That's the answer to that. The higher ups are only here to bleed our society dry. Mm-hmm. This is why we have so many people against each other with the separatist ideologies. Why people are so willy-nilly to just call somebody a bigot based off of what gym shoe they're wearing that day. Mm-hmm. This is why people who are vegans, who are like, no, let me change that. This is why we have things like veganism, feminism, and I guess it's not menism, red pill, all these things that should be regular old, hey, this is how I feel. Bunch of people radicalizing that mess like people that go radical Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Islam,
Happy Eid, by the way.
Huh?
The world is unbalanced.
Happy Eid to our Muslim brothers out there.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's Eid.
Eid is the last day of Ramadan, where they celebrate. And
it's pretty awesome. It sounds like eat.
They do eat a lot.
Yeah.
People are just unbalanced.
But I'm saying this is what our society breathes on, because these people love to divide and conquer.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't want to get into this first one, because it's like this is the main reason our society is trash now. This is the main reason why you see so much content online about men versus women, straight versus gay, transgenders versus the world. You know what I mean? Like, we can all actually come together and be one if those people above us wasn't dumping all this separatist ideology into their society.
Yeah.
So that's
the
why
thing is,
I don't want to go.
Well, the thing is, like, people are like sheep. They want to believe certain things, and they want to hear, and they listen to people who are supposedly in high positions instead of deciding on their own. Be like, okay, who cares if that guy is whatever, or who cares if that, I'm still gonna love him as a human being. Yeah. But like you said, people above are like, hey, you should see, and everybody's like, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And I'm going to
hey, screw that dude. And he was your neighbor for like years, and you was like his best friend.
He ain't do nothing to you.
He didn't do nothing to you.
So with that being said, when dating, why do women claim to be the creators of life when kids are wanted, but as soon as the babies are not planned, then it's all the man's fault? Please explain. Now, before I go into this mess, because you see where this has gotten me. That's why I started talking that nonsense I was just talking. Does anybody want to crack at this?
I'll let you do it.
Will, you want any of this action?
I'm gonna say this, man. You know what? Nah, I'm back off of that. Yeah.
Great. Back up off of it and sit your cup down, okay? It's like snogging juice.
I love that one. Yeah.
All right. So this is why. Because it's easy to take credit when something is going good.
Yeah.
But it's even easier to place blame when it's not. And due to the way our society is set up, it's super easy to blame the man and saying that he's wrong because a man's care is not cared for to begin with. We are not, most of the time, raised to think that we are princesses or princes or king. I mean, I guess now you say, hey, king, but like we are not the ones that society coddles. We are not the one who has stuff set up by the government when we make these mistakes. We are not normally the ones that the court systems care about. A woman could do a similar crime and get less time. It's a bloody fact. And that is why it is easier to place blame on a man. Not just because he's a man, even though that's super easy to do, but it's because psychologically speaking, when things are going good, I'll take credit. When things are going bad, that was clearly their fault.
I mean, you're right. Society is like that. You know, if you look at politicians, they're always like, look what that guy did. It's his fault that the country's this way, you know.
Well, you see it every presidential term.
Yeah, the same
when somebody new comes in, and they're like, look at this thing I just changed. How the hell you just changed? You just got there.
Right.
That was signed 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And then the thing you messed up, what happens? What'd you say?
Oh, look at this guy.
You know what? I came in here and had to change all this in this administration. Simple. Hit him off with the next one. Sean, I thought you had something difficult up in there.
Well, maybe. If sex is a need in marriage, what would make it not a need outside of marriage when dating?
Well, I spoke too soon. Ramon?
If sex is
right,
that
actually is really, really good.
In marriage,
that's hard.
What would make it not a need outside of marriage when dating?
Yeah, you're gonna have to read
what
that.
What would make it not a need? Well,
not a need.
Not a need. I don't think it's. You know what? I think different. So I know like sometimes I say things and you guys think I'm crazy. But I think outside of the marriage, it could be not a need if you are dating someone to, get to actually really know that person, and not put sex on like a main priority. So let's say if you really want to, like, you go out with somebody and you say, well, this person seems like a nice person. I want to get to know them more, and you decide to like get to know them. What are their activities? What are they like doing? Let's go to, do other things rather than focusing like, I can't wait to get in their pants, So I think anything else could make that outside of marriage, not much of a need. Now, when you get married, I'm not here trying to know you.
I already know you.
I already know you. Come on. We're married now.
I think, me personally, I think it's the fact that I think we trying to like, as you get older, you try not to like lust over that person. I think I had to do a lot of lust when you're outside the marriage. You still want to get to know the person, or but then again, it's that lust factor that plays in, where it's fact that she's very attractive.
Yeah, I mean, because like as a man, we get attracted. We're physically attracted. We're by visual, and so obviously we're gonna have sex on a pedestal, right? Because that's what we're thinking about. But I think there's more to it than that.
Like this, like in a situation with the lady I dated Saturday, I'm just trying to get to know her. So I'm not just. I mean, yeah, I do, but just at the same time, at the same time, you still want to get to know them. You know what I'm saying? And, what's they likes and what they don't like. You know what I'm saying? What turns them on and what turns them off.
Right.
It's like that. Even though they know that we want to have sex with them. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to turn that lust factor on right away. But sometimes it happens. And
Yeah, I mean, if the situation presents itself, then yeah. but I mean, I always say, look, you can have sex with anybody, but you can't sit down and have a conversation.
You can have sex with anybody.
No, I mean, I'm saying not like anybody, but I'm saying like anybody can have sex, like anybody can do that, but how many people can sit down? Yeah, because I don't think there's nobody out there who cannot have sex unless they're physically impaired. Whether they pay for it or not, it doesn't matter.
Who you be? Never mind.
Years ago,
what was your sex life like? Anybody can't have sex. Everybody don't know how to freak.
No, I didn't say know how to freak. I said they can have sex. Now, being a master at it or being good at it or, knowing what to do is different. Like, everybody can, it's accessible to anybody. But
Which also isn't true.
It is.
No, it's not.
Dude,
not unless you pay for it.
There's 9 billion people in this world, so somebody's freaking.
See, here's the problem. And this is the problem that we had when we were talking about the penis sizes.
Right.
When we were talking about averages like 5 and 6, and we're all
right.
like, what? Like, what? Subtext going. We were all saying like,
right.
It's tiny. That's tiny. That's what we were. Everybody in this room was thinking that.
Right.
And so what you're doing now is the same thing that we were doing earlier about that. Everybody can't get it like you and we'll get it.
No, but okay.
It don't go like that.
But check it out. You thinking?
I'm not like y'all.
No.
I'm a sweet baby, ain't?
No, I'm talking about like. And this is why I say everybody can have it. I say everybody can have it because now I'm not saying everybody can have a hot chick, but everybody can have sex.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some women.
What are you about to say?
Yeah.
Watch
I know.
your mouth, you misogynist.
Misogynist. I've seen people who are like pregnant, and I'm like, And so everybody can have sex.
I mean, I'm keeping real.
Here you go, misogynist.
And I'm not trying to be misogynist.
I'm about to keep it real.
Be careful, you misogynist.
That's why I'm threading lightly.
Tread
I'm
lightly.
treading lightly because I've seen people who are pregnant. I've seen people who are in relationships, and therefore by that site I can say anybody can have sex. Yeah. You're not gonna get the best. You're not gonna get the hottest chick, but.
And she may not get the hottest man.
Right, but they can have sex.
Even though I still can't.
No,
I still can't buy it.
I've seen it.
I have seen people. Now I don't know about women, but I know gentlemen who are handsome, who be telling me stuff like, "I had sex in XYZ."
Yeah, well, that's different. I mean, that's some people who probably. But I've seen
people who have gone out.
Yeah.
And tried their best. Swipe to their index fingers broke off. Okay? You cannot, it's not like that.
He says if what you're saying is true, incels wouldn't exist.
If what you're saying is true, incels would not exist.
Well,
now, wait, before we go down this path, because I know we're going to go down this path, let me answer this nice young man's question.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, nice young man who's asking these questions. If sex is a need in marriage, what would make it a need outside of marriage when dating?
Not a need.
And I know you know the answer to this one, and that is friendship. Friendship will keep you coming back. I dated someone once where we could never watch a movie fully through. I mean, honestly, we would freak, but that's not the point. We would talk all over it. We could not. We found one another far more interesting. We found our friendship far more worth investing in than staring at a screen. So yes, friendship with that person before being with them could definitely make it more important to cultivate than it is to knock them boots.
Yeah.
And that is the answer to your question, young man. Now, back to what you saying. Man, everybody ain't freaking.
Everybody's freaking.
Yeah,
dude, I thought everybody wasn't freaking. And I started hearing conversations, seeing people, and I'm like, everybody's freaking. It may not be the best. Like I said, it's not the best freaking. It's like everybody.
Or the breast.
The best freaking.
Or the breast freaking.
It's like everybody eats, right? Everybody eats. Now, not everybody eats good food, but everybody eats, right? Like people be eating Cheetos and people be eating crap, but they're still eating. Now, and like maybe your standards are higher, and you're saying,
I do have high standards.
You're saying, well, these guys aren't going to get what I'm getting because I have, I do certain things where I have a special talent. That
I know
get
for a fact they're
yeah.
not getting.
But remember, not all girls are 10s. There's some 1s, and they're getting freaked. I guarantee you.
Yes, but a lot of the time, see, you're not taking this. See, you haven't been out here during the swiping.
Oh, but
era.
I've been around.
No, not in the swiping era. Not in the swiping era. You got to understand something. Those 1s and 2s are still going for the 6s and ups of men, and there are 6s and ups of men who ain't getting the 6s and ups of women. So they dropping down to the 1s and 2s. Meanwhile, the 1s and 2s of men ain't getting nothing. And there are men who are above 1s and 2s who ain't getting nothing either. Because the people that match with them is reaching above them.
He said everybody not eating. There's 30% male virgin rate right now. Can you prove that?
I'm sure he's got statistics.
Because there may be some males that are virgin, maybe by choice. How many of those that percentage is by choice, and how many of that percentage is because nobody wants to touch them?
I will say this.
Where are you coming from with this?
That's
no, because I'm saying.
Where's Ramon?
Dude, because I've seen.
Who brought this Ramon clone in here?
No, I've seen. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm basing it off, because I've seen some people who I wouldn't think they would be having sex, and they're having sex. So if these people are having sex, and I'm not trying to be shallow, but damn, and yeah, you're right. Some people go for 6s and stuff, but I've seen, like what Steve-O said, all the age. No, I shouldn't say that. That's not funny. I think Steve-O said that when he was in his bad days.
Steve-O?
No, he said something about.
No, wait, don't say it. Why? No, do not.
No.
Quote somebody from a what is that?
Jackass.
Yes, we're not quoting people from a jackass.
No, but
look, Sean is upset. Are you serious right now, Ramon?
So let me tell you. So answer this: in this world, there's how many people? 9 billion people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying everybody's freaking because they're kids, but nobody's like there's a group of people who are not freaking, or can't freak, or never freak.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you there's probably like a small percentage of somebody who maybe lives in his mama's basement, who's probably like a nerd or something like that, who may not be freaking or something like that, but that's a small percentage. I don't think there's somebody out there who's like not getting it at all.
Okay,
you're on that water right now.
Between men and women, which sex have more sex than the other?
Women, of course.
Women, of course.
Yeah. So a lot of people out here freaking. I mean, a lot of women out here freaking.
Women are freaking.
Yeah.
A lot of men are not freaking. They're not. You have to understand that.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I've seen too many things, and I can't say that.
There's a lot of chicks I ran
from my
across.
experience. Now, from your experience
I know.
and you guys' experience might be true, but from my experience, I've seen some people who I wouldn't think have a time of day, and they not. I'm not saying they got game. I'm not saying that they're like good at it and they got charisma and this and that. I'm just saying that they're getting it.
Sean says that but recognizing there's a small percentage automatically proves you wrong that they exist.
No, it's the same about how he knows that 30%.
Now you make me want to go and look up some
Right.
statistics.
How do you know there's 30% of people who are virgins? Like,
I don't even know what your point was even bringing that up. What was your point? Your point of bringing up how everybody's freaking, okay? You
because he said no, because he said that because we got from the question he asked, we got to someone saying like I forgot. I don't know.
Bro,
how it came
I'm
about.
telling you, you living in your before swipe era thinking. Before swipe era, maybe everybody was, but this is the swipe era, okay? They are leaving people in the dust.
All right.
Back out here, brother. Trust me, I know. I can't even out. And I'm not putting, again, here we are, another precipice, another impasse of me not wanting to put my business out in the street. But when I tell you, when I've talked to people about the same experience of swiping there and swiping there, they think I'm making stuff up.
Right.
They think this is make-believe. I watched a man look me dead in my face. I actually just recently told this story. We were out of town and we were swiping someplace. And I was matching. And this brother yelled at me. He yelled at me, said, "This is bull. I don't understand why you're matching, blah, blah, blah." I did go on a date. It was a good date. And then blah, 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 XYZ. Now, the reason turns out is that we were in a insanely white ass town. So. But that's not the point. The point is these experiences, the way the women are able to choose now, specifically what they want, regardless of what they look like, is you're living in a different landscape, buddy.
All right. Well, maybe I'll take your word for it.
This is a different time, my friend.
Because you may be right. Because I'm thinking like if you don't aim for a 10 or 5 or 6, there's some ones and some negative ones out there.
Negative ones is getting 6s of dudes and 7s.
With the swipe thing?
With the swipe thing.
Okay, well, I've been out of the
different
game.
out here. You're not a part of this no more, buddy.
All right.
Well, you don't know what it's like out on the front lines. Okay? Bodies are getting slayed. I got men.
And pull-out games are strong.
I know. I mean, I hope everyone's is, but I got people calling me up, asking me for opening lines, so to figure out how they gonna get this thing cracking. Do you understand? Like, people out here are starved. Do you understand? It's scary out here. Okay.
All right. Well,
a lot of people ain't safe because they will be beating their penises into vapor.
Wow.
Okay? Whole cocks are getting Thanos snapped out here, brother.
All right.
Trust me.
I trust your words there.
Trust me. It's the end game. And I'm Iron Man. All right. Well, that'll do it for the ins and outs, relationship advice. We crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that time was way different before dating apps. Ramon, a lot of men ain't getting laid no matter what they look like, how much money they have, or what their body is.
Oh, and then there's countries that don't have those dating apps. They
got some form. Trust me. Don't try to look at you.
If you go to Afghanistan, I'm pretty sure ain't no dating apps.
You're clawing so hard, your fingernails are snapping off. Like a little cat over there.
Saudi Arabia.
Look at you looking up stuff.
No, I'm not looking up. I'm just kidding.
Hey, man.
Come
on, what you got?
Like Mogadishu or Kenya or,
Look at that. You naming out stuff places that sound like food and a black kid's name. Stop. You reach it, brother. You're reaching. Pull that elbow back and
because
stop
I could tell that.
Look at
I could tell in modern society, yes.
Scratching and scraping. Look at him. Clawing like a horror movie villain is pulling his legs into the abyss. Fighting for dear life.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. Come on, brother. It's okay. It's okay. Just be happy you got out the game when you did. Okay? It ain't safe out here. Okay? Shoot. All right. Well, that'll do it for our broadcast. Let's end on that very positive, high-spirited note.
Shout out to Sexy Red.
Oh.
Yeah, for false advertising, her name.
Come on now. Sexy Red. Yo. She need to keep it real and call herself Mediocre Red. All right. Let me stop
Ain't nothing
that.
sexy about her.
Man, you better stop. Don't you ever say there's nothing unattractive about a woman.
Actually, you're bigot. She's Sexy Red with 2 eyes. So
yes,
maybe that's different.
And nobody knows the answer.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go around the room for these final thoughts and outros. Ramon!
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Rest in peace, Mr. James Orenthal Simpson.
Yes.
Wait, Orenthal James Simpson. Sorry.
Yes.
Juice.
The
Uncle
juice.
O?
The juice has been drank.
Whoa.
Hey,
Rest in peace to a legend, a football great.
Yeah, football legend. Shout out to
Hall of Famer. O.J. Simpson. And his family. My condolences to his family.
You said what?
I said my condolences.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know if this short and this wire is catching it on here or not, or if it's just our headphones. But let me make sure to hit this sound thing specifically for you, Ramon.
You're gonna pay in hell. You're gonna pay in hell.
Okay, great. It must just be my headphones. All right. Do you have anything to plug? Are you gonna be someplace?
Where am I gonna be at? Nowhere.
At all?
I'm trying to think.
No, then maybe you could join me on the bus stop.
Yeah, we'll be at the bus stop. I'll bring the Tuna sandwiches.
Good. It's high in protein. You know, I've been on a real protein kick for the last like 5 months.
Yeah.
Maybe 6. All right. Now, I know you got something you want to plug, Brother Big Wheel.
And don't say Diddy.
No, Diddy live in Zesty, but go ahead.
See, I almost hit the button for your joke, but I caught myself. Something you want to plug, Diddy, and then this brother threw in some extraness.
Anyway.
We'll tell them where they're going to find you at.
You'll find me at this place where all you mangy cats got a love for dairy, Cheesy's Pub and Grub. I'm there every Wednesday through Saturday. And if you have a taste for some nice warm grilled,
now I don't want that sandwich anymore.
grilled cheese, come cheese pub grub on Belmont. Come to grilled cheese on Belmont Sheffield.
They'll be like,
right off the red line of Belmont Red Line.
Yeah, we'll do the voiceover for the commercial, and they'll be like, I don't know why people aren't showing up anymore.
Hey, I'm trying to market it here right. I get this right. But some more things I got to say. Thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate it. The love.
Yeah.
Beloved gang.
Make sure you yell that.
Beloved gang, baby.
Yes. Yes, and I always say this: drink a lot of water, enjoy life, and keep happy.
There you go.
Try to stay happy.
Keep happy. You can be happy.
Yeah. As always, buy my stupid book. It is on my website, phoenixtown.com, PHYNIXTOWN.com. It's called Bound by Loyalty. If you don't want to buy it, just look at the stupid pictures there and the dumbass videos. The show that I will be at is probably at the Holiday Club, where I'll be showing my ass on the dance floor. But no, with that being said, also I watched WrestleMania. Shout out to Darren and Donovan for having us over.
Yes. Shout out to Darren Donovan.
Man, what a great time.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys went over to their house to watch?
Yeah,
I had a great time. Enjoyed to watch WrestleMania. Yeah.
They had the popcorn machine.
Oh, really?
With the
butter.
Oh my God.
Dang.
I was so ghetto. I ate 2 buckets.
Who won? The Rock was there, right?
Yeah.
He get his ass whipped, or
it was a 2-night event.
Okay.
It was Saturday night and it was Sunday night. I didn't catch the Saturday night. I saw the Sunday night with Ramon over there.
With Warren.
With Warren. Sorry, excuse me.
We don't.
No, that's a compliment. Thank you.
We don't all look alike.
Yeah. Now the Rock won the first night and then got choke slammed to hell the next night.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
By the Undertaker.
By the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Undertaker was there.
He showed up randomly. We can talk about this off mic.
Out of the blue, out of nowhere, out of the darkness, boom! Light came on. He was right behind the Rock.
We can talk about this off mic. All right. My final
People want
thought.
to hear this. I'm just kidding.
I know, right? People are like, oh my God.
More. Matter of fact, you should make a whole show about wrestling.
Trust me, there are plenty of those. So, my final thought of the day, once again, comes from. Ooh, this is hard. This is hard. I don't want to be rude, but there's something that's on my mind, and I'm not going to be I'm not going to be rude about it.
Those ones out there.
I'm not even going to do that with you. I don't know what you said.
Those ones out there.
I see. There's a reason why I said I wasn't going to do this with you, because I didn't want to know what you said. All right. This is what I will say for my final thought of the day. If someone makes a mistake, there's nothing wrong with forgiving them. If someone makes a mistake twice, there's nothing wrong with understanding them. If someone makes a mistake the third time, as these old adage goes, one thing that you make sure to do that directly into the camera.
Yeah.
One thing that you
show them how entertaining you are.
Right. One thing that you should definitely understand is moving forward and dealing with that person. Those 3 mistakes are no longer mistakes. They're a pattern, and that is who that person is. You are the idiot for expecting them to do something different. With that being said, the song of the last song of the day comes from Orasea, which is One and Only by Orasea. You have been listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the last time today, Orasea with the song One and Only will be the one to break your love.
He is the one and only who makes me feel this way. He's got me going crazy, and I don't know what to say. I wanna know how I can touch your heart. You'll have to reach me to be a part of me, and then I'll show you the way. But I really want you to stay. He is the one and only who makes me feel this way. He's got me going crazy, and I don't know what to say. I wanna know how I can touch your heart. You'll have to reach me to be a part of me, and then I'll show you the way. 'Cause I really want you to stay. Then I'll show you the way. Then I'll show you the way. He's the one and only who makes me feel this way. He's got me going crazy, and I don't know what to say. He's the one and only who makes me feel this way. He's got me going crazy, and I don't know what to say. He's the one and only who makes me feel this way.
And that's our broadcast. Will was telling us a wholesome story.
It fell short.
Well, it looks you're not the only one. Have you seen some of the demographics of the average penis size in some countries?
Yeah.
They're falling
I
short.
think they're lying.
All right. This is the after party. This is the part where we say all the thank yous and stuff. And shout out all the artists like Chore Boy, GT Garza, Sally Green, Night Train, Ray Swoop, Himakaki, a.k.a.
The Cocky Singer,
Jay Bird, Restone, Laura Benek, Guns Blazing, Frank Joshua, Hype, Whitney Ty, and of course, Orasea. You are the one and only. That's pretty hot. That's brand new Orasea. I should have said that.
Good.
Brand new Orasea.
It reminds me of Smooth Operator.
Kind of.
Kind of like the little groove.
Yeah. Ramon, is there anyone in the chat you want to shout
out? Shout out to Sean Chantel for bringing some good questions. It was warming up to warm up to the last question.
Detroit's own.
And shout out to the Turtle Club for submitting a question.
Big shout.
Shout out to Leia Eva. She was in the chat earlier.
Big shout.
And Will, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for
being here, Will.
Thanks for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate the love. Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I know. I need to come back out to the world and shit. I know my rock. like Saturday was my first date this year, and since
Oh wow.
last year,
Oh
Wow, you didn't date all last year?
only like twice.
See, you think people aren't fucking, or you think people are fucking?
I fucked them 2 last year.
See?
You fucked 2 last year?
I fucked them 2 that went out that date last year. It's just fact that
You just need to do it once. You're already qualified.
it's like I had to go. I didn't love him. I knew realized I wasn't in love with him, so I had to go.
Only 2?
Only 2.
He said, plus the hour was done.
I didn't want to go back to the situation where I meet a chick here. I started meeting a chick, then meet a chick around the same time. Then have a relationship. Then it's like
You just completely missed it. No.
Someone over here.
Yeah. So you missed something, but no, Will, no. You're saying you have standards.
Yeah, I understand. So back to the story.
You're not a whore.
Yeah.
No, shout out to you. And shout out to anyone who is a whore.
Yeah, you do you.
Oh, man, don't get it twisted. Me and a young lady were discussing something the other day, and I explained to her, I was like, no, the sooner you fuck me, the more I'll like you. The less you fuck, like if you take forever to fuck me, I will just like you less and less, which makes me a whore.
Yeah.
So shout out to me. So with that being said, as always, I have to say this. Thank you for clicking this bullshit. We do get our, as you already seen, we get our rocks off without anyone clicking this bullshit. So the fact that somebody actually wants to take interest in whether it's the music or the jokes or both or anything, whether you are just playing this shit in the background or if you click this motherfucker by accident, thank you very much. It's insanely important to us. It's very special to be able to share this experience with someone who is not us. So, and I can't stress the fact, whether you believe in the universe or karma or God, anything, us not only being here and these people being nice enough to let us in here is a blessing, but you being a part of the experience is also a blessing. With that being said,